love what God sees in you. God is seeing something in you which he finds lovable. Again, through the eyes of unconditional, you may say, generally we will say, no, 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 it's not possible. There's nothing in me that is worthy of being loved by God. Who am I? I'm just a wretch. But nonetheless, the principle of unconditional love will love despite of what may be there or maybe not. So he's seeing something in us that he finds lovable. And we should learn to love that thing, the love that God is seeing in us and God is loving in us. Again, it's not our own merit, it's not something to boast about and feel proud about. It's something totally humbling if you properly understand this idea. This is the most humbling thing you can ever possibly think of, that you have been totally loved to begin with without doing anything, being a mess, and that love is still there and keeps coming. So the most generous thing, humble thing, and grateful thing you can do is to reciprocate with that by first of all allowing that love, that vision through which God is seeing you, and seeing yourself through that vision as well. That will be humbling. Again, that won't be a complacent, mediocre way of dealing with yourself, laziness, or so on. That's really committing. So love what God sees in you, and learn to see yourself through God's eyes, because you are not separated from that vision, from that gaze. But many of us never go there again. Why? Because to be loved in that way, to be seen in that way, is to live in the naked now, fully naked. The words of Richard Rohr in one of his books, The Naked Now. In the full present moment, fully naked. That's the only place and moment that you can actually understand and experience how God is looking at you and loving you unconditionally. The way you can get to that beautiful experience is you have to enter that space, present moment, full inner nakedness. And many of us, again, never want to go there because of all these misunderstandings about vulnerability. To live in the naked now. It's indeed a quite naked moment. It's not just something that we do once in a while, but try to live in that moment. And then never ever forget Bhagavan, especially our Bhagavan, if you will, Sriman Gaur Hari, Sri Chaitanya Dev. He's extremely grateful, merciful, generous. He's non-judgmental. He's self-giving. He's seeking no reward. That's unconditional love. Boundless in compassion, brimming, overflowing with generosity. So we should learn to see ourselves through his own eye, through all these qualities and virtues that flow from his eyes. To put it in another way, what I let God see and accept in me also becomes, by extension, what I can see and accept in myself. I will repeat it because I think, again, it's a worthy meditation of this idea. What I let God, Krishna, Bhagavan, see and accept in me also becomes what I can then see and accept in myself.